So everyone's gonna get a catch up on the plot really, really quick, okay? We want an ancient Chinese artifact, but when we got there, we found that it wasn't there, and there were a bunch of, like, mafia Italian goons that were there. So we went to Italy, and we fought some Italian goonerinos, and then we got on a plane that took off, and we went to an oil rig, and the oil rig had a deep-sea diver. And then we went down to the bottom of the sea, and now we're at the bottom of a big wreck. We're in a big wreck right now, like a wrecked ship in the bottom of the sea. Stop! Let me shoot him. Get close to me so I can shoot you. Please? Get close so I can shoot you with my infinite bullet pistols rather than my not infinite harpoon. He's not coming up, is he? Alright, I'll shoot you. What is this? What are we doing? Okay, nice. Advanced gameplay or something. Oh no. I have 1 health. Oh, how? Oh my god! Yep. Stop. Stop. He didn't stop.
I just want to know who's making all these giant wrenches for upside-down underwater ship protection.
Have you guys ever held, like, one of those, what are they called? The massive wrenches? Like the pipe, is it a pipe wrench? But like the big ones, the ones that can weigh like 25 pounds. It is so fun just holding them. Such a power fantasy right there. Monkey wrench? Okay, yeah, that. Just a big fucking huge goddamn heavy lug of a wrench. Very satisfying. Yeah, women notice that too. When you approach a woman at the bar, one of the first things she's going to notice is whether or not you have a gigantic monkey wrench, you know? So you really don't want to let her down on that front. That is not a monkey wrench. Monkey wrenches were back when nuts were square and not hexagons. The big wrench is just a large pipe wrench. Okay, just a big pipe wrench then, not a monkey wrench. Pipe wrench is more fun to say than monkey wrench anyway. Monkey wrench sounds like silly? Pipe wrench sounds menacing.
If horses never evolved, would furries invent horse asterisk? It could be a xenophile thing? I theorize that would be the case with nuts in such an alternate reality.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Tomb Raider? More like Tomb Stupid.
That's so true. Why is she not wearing shoes? Because she wore a diving suit to get down here. She didn't know what she would find, and when she found this ship, she took off the flippers that she was wearing.
Wowish. Lara Croft feet close-up when blinkstare sniff 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 sniff.
That's true. I'll never understand foot fetishes, but I also think it's kind of weird how foot fetishes are thought of as, like a super weird fetish, right? They're not? They're pretty tame, I think. You know? Like, seriously, people are into a lot of weird stuff. The foot, like, oh, they like feet? Okay. Feet are disgusting. They're really not, though. Like, I'm not into feet, but they're just a normal body part. You know? Like, they're not any dirtier... Like, I guess if you're fucking someone right after you've spent all day hiking or something, but I don't know. Armpit fetish, though? Also really common? Like, the armpit thing, I think, is mostly because you like smelling the other person, and that's pretty normal, I guess. Like, I don't even have a pit or foot fetish or anything, but if I have a partner who's been, like, working out recently, and I fuck them, I don't know, it's just kind of nice, a little bit. One thing you have to understand is that sex is just disgusting, okay? So live with it. That's how it is.
I hear hand fetishists gather in bars to feed each other with open palms.
I mean, I think that actually is an element of some people's hand fetish, right? Whoa, that guy's got a big old fucking pipe wrench.
What are your thoughts on Vans? Also, happy Irish Day.
Vans? Shoes? I have some Vans. They're one of my favorite shoes. Or do you mean Vans the car? Ecologically inefficient. Also, thank you.
I am into pee. but feet are disgusting to me in a sexual way. Make it make sense.
Isn't the human mind a magical thing? Dana, there's nothing wrong with eating ass. Don't disparage us by associating us with foot fetishists. Why is chat horny tonight? I don't know.
Chat disregard Vaush. Shower before sex, as cis women can get UTIs if you have sex with them after working out.
Life is about risk, folks. You know, you can live in a perfectly sanitary bubble, or you can fuck your sweaty tomboy
Why be a foot fetishist when you can be a meter fetishist?
Because, because metric is deeply unsexy. There's a reason why Europeans measure their dicks in inches, too, okay? The masculine, measurement system. Squirt is not just pee, lol. Guys! Listen, when you're looking at porn, and it's like squirting fetish or whatever, and the girl squirts, she's just peeing, okay? Actual squirting isn't like a fucking jet of liquid that mysteriously comes directly from the urethra, okay? Actual squirting is, there's a gland that's, I don't know the name of the gland, whatever, you can Google that shit, okay? There's a gland that's somewhere in the vague pussy region that helps lubricate the pussy or whatever, and it's all juiced up, because it's gotta be, and sometimes when you smash that shit real good, you're wringing out a sponge, you know? And it fucking explodes, you know? And is it piss? Like, not exactly, but as I understand it, like, the content of that gland is, it's like there are similarities between what's in it and what's in piss, because again, piss is literally just water filtered out of your blood. And also, when girls squirt, they often sometimes just also pee, because pussies don't have the same barriers that keep it from peeing easily during sex. Like, it's pretty tough to pee when you're hard, but, you know, if there's a chick with a pussy, if you can imagine such a thing, and you give her the old razzle dazzle and you smash that shit real good, like, you know, she might also pee a bit. Just take it as a compliment. Don't be a fucking pussy. You literally made a girl nut hard enough that she pissed herself. What do you, like, you're gonna, like, what? Like, come on, don't be a fucking loser. Honestly.
Most fetishes I can understand, but scat fetishists have always confused me. On a side note, I would love a Lara Croft HBO series.
I would as well. I can understand, basically, like, any fetish or whatever. That doesn't mean I want to be around the people who have it. What the fuck am I doing? I need to focus. Okay, the door I'm trying to get to is up there. Alright. Turn TTS off, turn it off? No.
She asterisk my asterisk until I asterisk.
That's true.
Why is chat so horma? Q Vaush. Slamming that USHIE Gooshi Ooey Gooey, squirting that Lara Croft Pyramid Jug Sans Undertale Lady Dami Tresk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I try to say it all silly-like, you know? Not that that stops chat. History has its eyes on you. Oh. Oh.
If pee is stored in the balls, where is squirt stored? Also, Lara needs to put them grippers away before she gets tetanus.
Well,
is she stupid?
According to a person in chat, the squirt is stored in a gland that's in the bladder, or like around the bladder. Or wait, yeah, I guess it would be the ovaries. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of people who fixate on whether or not squirt is pee really fail to understand how fucking gross cum can be, okay? Now, thankfully for me, you know, I'm a fucking Greek god, so my nut all tastes like, you know, mango with slight, you know, savory notes. But for other people, look, all I'm saying is that, like, there are chicks out there who will do wild shit with their mouth and not complain, and then to see guys complaining, like, do you have any idea how much shit women would get if there was this gigantic internet meme, basically, where they were like, oh, gross, cum. Like, for one, it would make a bunch of guys feel insecure, and for two, you know, people would get really misogynistic about it. Like, but meanwhile, we're making a bunch of girls feel insecure about squirting or whatever, because a bunch of guys are like, you know, oh, it's fucking pee or whatever. Shut the fuck up, you know? Nah, cum is gross. Yeah, but people just accept that, you know?
What next? You'll tell me stupid is stored in the brain.
Not me. Not for me. Whoa! Got him. I've tasted my own cum dog. It's salty and slimy, but not really that bad. Phrasing. And also, yeah, what, first of all, what's a cum dog? And can you tell, once you let us know, like, well, can you tell white women as well? Because I know they want to know. Also, you know, just because your cum might be delicious, that you found out on your own, that doesn't necessarily mean every guy's is. Probably the opposite.
That gross out double standard already exists for eating out girls, even when it's the only reliable way to make her come.
Okay, well, to be fair, maybe for you. I actually think that one double standard that works in favor of people of pussies is that hand... Anyway, let's get real with it, folks. Are you ready for it? Okay? Most hand jobs kind of suck. They can be good, but often they're not. Whereas, like, because pussies lube up real good, you know, you can finger blast a chick all the way. You know, you can fucking launch them into space with that shit, you know? So that's like a rare bias that leans the other way, you know? That if you're just doing hand stuff or whatever, you have the distinct advantage of being gooped up. By the way, I've had my whole left side covered in squirt and it didn't smell like pee. Yes, because it's not literally... Okay, the thing that makes pee smell like pee is urea, right? It's like a byproduct of the way the kidney filters the water and what the bladder produces. It's like, there's a whole lot of biological stuff going on there. It's one of the reasons why if you've had 15 beers, the water you piss out of your dick or whatever is like basically just water, because you're flooding your body with water. There's no time to infuse all of it with... Yeah, it's pissium, you know, the 5 millionth element. So, like, yeah. Look, okay, all I'm saying is, and I'm sorry, there's no other way to put this, okay? If you're eating a chick out, and, like, you make her nut so hard that she squirts in you, and your brain is thinking, oh, this is 5% piss or whatever, and that bothers you, you're a pussy. You're a pussy. You are what you eat, okay? You've been eating the pussy, and now you are a pussy, and what are you doing? That's it. Same thing for guy and or bi guys that suck cock and complain about a few pubic hairs. Get over it, man, it's not gonna kill you. Or, like, in the pussy area, yeah. Though I do prefer it if the pussy's at least somewhat shaved, just because, like, a really bushy pussy can actually get in the way of eating pussy. Like, you can have pretty bushy pubes on a dick, and unless you're literally getting throated, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I mean, it's up to people's preferences, right? If I had a girlfriend and she wanted me to, like, trim down my pubes, I guess I would. I don't really care. Yeah, personally, I think dicks and balls can look pretty weird if they're fully shaved. I don't know. But I've never been with a guy who's had fully shaved dick and balls. I've only been with girls who have had fully shaved dick and balls. And I guess that was fine. So maybe it's just more of a, like, expectation, masculinity, femininity thing? I don't know. Disagree, I like shaved. Well, nobody who matches with me on a dating app is going to expect that I'm fully shaved, you know? Like, I have a beard, I have visible stubble on my neck that connects down to visible chest hair. There's no getting around it. Urea is not what gives pee most of its smell. Urea is odorless and only produces odor when it decomposes into ammonia. Is that true? That's really interesting. It literally decomposes... What process causes it to decompose into ammonia? Is it just in water? Like urea in water decomposes to ammonia? Oxidization? Well, that would be in water, right? That is really neat. Our bodies truly are miracles. What? You know, game, you really undercut the dramatic tension when the music starts as you're in the middle of getting fucking murdered. Okay. You know, I don't know what I expected to happen there. Maybe that's on me. What if I... I don't know why I stopped. Wow, we did it. What did that do? Huh? What did that do? What did I do?
Hey Vaush, I just finished Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet's the most famous one, I think, and it's so boring. Okay. What do I do with that? How do I slide down on my side? But you get forced to go one way or the other. Is there another way up? And I'm just assuming it's that way? Oh, whoops. Yeah. It sucks that there are so many very hot euphemisms for making somebody with a penis come. Oh, I have to hit the button faster, goddammit. But there are basically none for someone with a pussy, you know? There's like 87 ways to say, make a dick come. But then with like, with a pussy, it's like, you can just say come, or like what else, you know? Like, there are a bunch of synonyms for cum that you can use, but there's nothing you can say like drain the balls. Like, there's no other... This is a great struggle for poets? I know it. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. No, no, this isn't ideal. What the hell are you doing right now? Don't worry about it. I prefer shook the box. Box, as a euphemism for pussy, is deeply unsexy, in my opinion. Like, very, very unsexy. Also, cock is fine, but the C slur, which I can't say on YouTube anymore... Well, I'm not saying that it can't be sexy. Just, like, it's in a very specific context. You know? Like, you can't bust that one out everywhere. I see. Mm-hmm. Alright, I get it. Why are girl dick and pussy the same as general... What? Why do trans masks not get I've heard both trans men and trans women and femboys, so everyone basically, use the term bussy. It's a pretty ubiquitous term, I guess. I don't know. I mean, whatever makes people happy, okay? But what does it mean? Words can mean whatever you want them to mean. What the fuck? Laura, you ever heard pussy be referred to as lips? I've heard the term pussy lips. I've never heard somebody refer to the pussy as the lips. That seems kind of weird.
Can you explain whether or not you think Taylor Swift is an ethical billionaire?
The term ethical billionaire doesn't mean anything. A system in which a person can be a billionaire while others starve is a system that has inefficiently allocated resources to an immoral end. Whether or not any individual billionaire...
Would you ever...
Anyway, you can ask whether or not you think Taylor Swift is a good person, or whether you think that as a billionaire she's better than the rest or whatever, but I don't think the term ethical billionaire actually means anything. Anyway, it's one of the reasons why I don't like the term. I think that it concedes to the liberal mindset. The concept of an ethical billionaire implies that being, like, the bad parts of being a billionaire have something to do with the individual behavior of the billionaire, rather than the inequities of the system broadly. What about people who've won the lottery? You're not listening to what I say, are you? Wait. Did I have issues with slipping on this before? Did I? Wait, I don't remember that. Didn't I just jump up? Oily feet? Perhaps, perhaps. Wait, seriously, can't I walk on those sloped sections? Yeah, wait, what is this? Didn't I... Guys. Did I not walk up this before? Am I going crazy? I easily... You did? Wait, is the game, like, bugging, unironically? I can't go forward. There's no way forward if... I feel like chat is exhibiting a very low amount of interest in what appears to be a game-breaking bug in softlock right now, you know? Like, chat doesn't seem to understand that what's happening right now is blocking me from proceeding with the level. Can you shimmy? No, guys, pay attention! We have literally... gone up this before. We walked on this slope. What code would cause a game this old to make a slope unwalkable when it was previously walkable? Can you get up there from the other side? No. We're so efficient. We're doing so good. Am I about... Thank you, Epic Music, for building up right before the fish chomps away my one remaining hit point. Yet you could have healed? Yeah, yeah. Laura, go! Laura, go! Quick! Yes! Ah! We're dead. Alright, I'll heal. Fine. Oh, you know, all women just want to be eaten by a shark. Red pill alpha male pickup channels won't teach you any of this, but I know the secrets. All women want to be crushed into a small cube by large hands, and they want to be eaten by sharks. Only trans girls? No, all girls. What is that fetish called exactly? The most sickening fetish of them all. Being a woman. You know, there's one gender, and then there's mental illness. Am I right, fellas? Mental illness is why we have any cool fetishes. That is true. Mental illness did, like, the invention of mental illness did make sex more interesting. That is definitely the case, yeah. Why do you think people seem to generalize that women have mental illness more than men do? Or if this is somehow a true thing, why? I think people typically consider mental self-care to be a kind of woman thing, maybe. Like, there are tons of mentally ill guys, but we just tell them, like, you know, shut the fuck up, deal with it, be steely, whatever. So maybe it's just the act of acknowledging the existence of mental illness as something that people consider more feminine. It's also because people tend to think that women are more emotional, I guess. Women are weepier, but they're not more emotional, you know. Guys get crazy, prideful, and angry. So do men want to be the sharks? Unfortunately, a lot of men do want to be the sharks, yeah. I think it's more honorable for men to be big gorilla, to crush women into a cube. Personally. You know. I don't think women are mentally ill for wanting to be crushed into a cube. I think they are ill for wanting to be eaten by a shark, you know. It's a complicated and rich dynamic, and I'm just trying to encourage the healthier option, frankly. Nope. Yep. A predictable outcome, I'd say. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Alright, just kill me. Guys. Would you believe me if I told you that I enjoyed the stream?